Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my second spring cleaning video of the season. So I'm going to be going through a few different rooms in my house, specifically our entryway and our living room, and doing a really good deep clean, as well as putting out some new spring decor. So today's video is jam-packed with cleaning motivation as well as some spring decorating ideas. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get on into it. So first we're going to be starting out in the entryway area because this was definitely the area that I was the most excited to decorate for spring. So as you can see, this piece never gets 100% clean. This was actually an old hutch that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace like 5 years ago, and I chalk painted it in my living room one night while drinking wine and watching movies. And you know what? It's held up really well, but I never did seal it, so it is kind of tough to clean. Contemplated on if I needed to pull this dresser out or not, because I was like, why would there really be any crumbs or food down here? Because, you know, there's never food near this table. I'm really glad I pulled it out. It's kind of, like I said, it's an old piece that I got off Facebook Marketplace, so the bottom always scratches the floor when I move it. So I try not to move it too much, but I really wanted to get in there and give it a really good deep clean. Okay, so I'm going to be doing two different floral arrangements, and I need your guys' opinions. So first I'm going in and I always have this greenery, but now I'm adding in some of these spring florals I got at Hobby Lobby. And let me know if you guys like this one better or the one I'm going to do in a little bit. I love this dish. So I actually found this at Goodwill and I thought it was so pretty. It's originally from the White Barn Candle Company. I'm not sure if a candle used to be in it or what it was, but I believe I got it from Goodwill for $1, and I love it. I love the shape of it. I think it's so pretty. It's perfect for like keys, or I don't know, it's just, I love it. Okay, so here is arrangement number one, and I'm gonna switch it out. Also, this vase originally was from Goodwill. Got it for a couple dollars. It was this like colorful glass vase, and I just painted it with a mixture of paint and baking soda and made this kind of like roughed up looking vase, and I love it. See, I'm leaning more towards this floral arrangement, but you let me know. I trust your guys' opinion. So this is option number two. Okay, so as you can see, the white part of our stairs was just really dirty, and it's crazy how big of a difference all these little crumbs make. I always notice when I just take the time to vacuum up or wipe away like the little dust and crumbs that ends up on these stairs, it makes it, I don't know, it refreshes the whole entryway. Even though I barely notice it when it's messy, when it's clean, it feels like such a big difference. So while I was cleaning inside, my husband was actually outside putting all new mulch in our front yard. I put a little clip of it here. It wasn't fully laid out though yet, so that's why it looks kind of bumpy and everything. But As you can see, right in the front door, there was so much dirt and mulch because he would come into like the front door just to get water or whatever. So I thought it would be the perfect time to show off my new DreameTech H12 Pro Wet and Dry Vacuum. And I actually used this in my last spring cleaning video, and a couple people asked me where I got it from. So today's video is actually sponsored by DreameTech. So like I said, this is their H12 Pro Wet and Dry Vacuum. So it's basically a vacuum and a mop in one. And their H12 Pro specializes in dealing with hard to reach areas. So it cleans super close to baseboards and deep into the corners. And it simultaneously vacuums, mops, and washes. So it removes dirt, grime, spills, food, whatever you need it for. So basically all you do is you fill up the clean water tank with water, and then you just put a little bit of the solution that comes with it. And then all you do is you reattach that clean water tank, and then you just put the H12 Pro on the floor, press the button, and then it begins vacuuming and mopping. And it actually also has an automatic suction adjustment. And as you can see here, I'm using it on the mulch, and it worked amazing. Not only did it vacuum all of the mulch pieces up, but it also scrubbed and cleaned the floor, which was awesome, because typically I would go in with like a broom or a regular vacuum and then go over it with a mop. So I love that I could just use this one product to do everything. And I feel like this is so great with having kids, because I've used this daily underneath Bennett's high chair. Bennett is my 2-year-old, and he is in the food throwing stage. So after he eats, there's always food on the floor, and this has worked great with getting everything up, whether it just be food, milk, any kind of liquid. We've had squished bananas, squished avocado, and whatever it is, the H12 Pro goes in and cleans it all up, scrubs the floor for me. I just love that it's like an all-in-one solution. So my absolute favorite feature of this was that when you're done using the H12 Pro, all you do is you put it back on the base, and then you press a button, and it will automatically clean the brush, which will rotate forwards and backwards. And then there's a hot air drying feature, and it dries the brush for 1.5 hours. It's very quiet. It just sits there and cleans it for you and dries it for you, so that it helps prevent mildew, mold, odor, and then it's ready to use the next time you want to go in and use it. So I just found that I have been using it so much more often. I've been using it daily because there's no extra step of like cleaning a mop head. So if you guys are interested, I will have DreameTech linked down below in my description. Thank you so much, DreameTech, for sponsoring today's video, for sending me this product. It has just made daily tasks a little bit easier. Okay, like I said, I will have them linked down below, and thank you to DreameTech, and let's just get back into the video. So I felt like this front area looked a little bare, very gray and white, and I wanted something to kind of tie it all together and make it pop. So I went and got this olive tree that was in a different room in my house, but it wasn't really making a statement in the room it was in, and it kind of just blended in. And I put it right here, and I love it. It like pops, ties the whole area together. I think it looks so pretty with the jute rug, so I'm very happy with how that turned out. Okay, so first we are getting started with the couch. So all of these couch cushions were just so dirty. They needed to be washed so bad. So I decided to just go through and take them all off and throw them into the washer. Now keep in mind, this video was filmed over like 3 or 4 days. I couldn't get it all done in one day. It was just impossible, especially with 2 kids. So the first thing I thought that would take the longest is washing everything. So that's what I started with. As you can see, there were little toys everywhere because this is where the kids play the most often. And I really like this basket that I found at Target. I found it on sale, on clearance for like $12. It fits perfectly under my coffee table. So I always just go around and throw everything in here. So something I knew I wanted to do in today's video was move this couch and deep clean under it. I knew there was going to be tons of toys and maybe some food. This couch is so super heavy, so I feel like I don't get in there and clean under it as much as I want to. But today I wanted to clean under the couch, lift the rug up. Like, we are going in and getting these floors squeaky clean.
Feel a mile high when you're on my side, high up in the sky, cruising through the night. Follow the signs, you're looking like a one-way. Gotta make the right choice. Hope I make the right noise.
I had to keep this clip in because I just feel like Bennett looks so stinking cute in these overalls.
I hear strange when I see you. You say green, but I see blue. Either way, your eyes the ones I'm looking to. When I'm hell first, falling from heaven, baby. Living on the prayer that you catch and save me. I was unaware of our elevation till I looked down. All the people look like it's mile high when you're on my side.
So something I'd been knowing that I wanted to do for a while was go in with a magic eraser and just kind of touch up all the little areas around the house that had pencil marks or just were dirty. This little ledge right here, I did not realize how dirty it was. I'm gonna show you a before shot in a second. I thought it just needed a new paint job because I think it was like this when we moved in, and I just thought, oh, you know, the house is 20 something years old, almost 30 years old. It just needs a new paint job. I went in with the magic eraser and it is almost completely white now. It's amazing how big of a difference it makes. I feel like I always forget how good these things are until I remember to use one. I do hate how they disintegrate though. I know that's part of the process, but it feels like the more motivated you're getting and you're getting into things, then it just starts like disintegrating into your hand. And I only had one, so I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to. I love this coffee table from Target. However, it is kind of weird to clean. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like raw wood or anything like that, but it also doesn't have like a glossy top finish. So I don't know, cleaning it always feels weird, like I'm doing it wrong.
I was meant to meet you at your mom's house, so I apologize.
So you guys might have saw in my last video, if you didn't watch my last video, please go watch it. I switched out our kind of tore up blinds, and I added these, which my mom got me for Christmas. And I really liked them, but after they were here for a while, or a day, I decided that it wasn't the exact color I wanted. It was a little too yellow and kind of just stood out a little too much. I didn't want it to be quite that big of a statement, so I ended up switching it out for this shade color, which this is their whitewash one. Whitewash with like natural, I forget what it's called, but I'm just gonna switch them out. Amazon was great. I'm gonna do a little switcheroo. I'm gonna put those in here and these up there and send the other ones back and have these ones. Okay, so I really hope I like the new ones better because I really like these. That color was just a little too like shabam. And I didn't really notice as much until it was nighttime and it was all the way down and like darker in the kitchen. I was like, wow, that's a really big statement. Oh yeah, definitely. Do you see what I mean? Let me just pull this one down and kind of show you guys. I've been trying not to pull them down too much because I feel bad that I'm returning it. I don't want to be like using it, but oh, you can't even see because it's bright out. But at night, the whole thing, because no light is shining through it, looks like that. And it just felt like it stood out too much. It was like shabam. And then I already have this, and then the chairs are like this rattan down here. It felt like too much. This is kind of more of what I was going for, where it's really pretty and you're like, wow, that's like a bamboo shade, but it's not like that big of a statement. See what I mean? I hope you guys agree. I like it. Okay, yay, I'm gonna do the other one. Okay, first I'm gonna try to put this one back into, I'm just nervous about it sitting on the counter. I don't want anything to happen to it since I'm returning it. Put these little silica gel I sent over. I'll just give them everything back that they gave to me. Yay! Okay, now that one of them is put away, I feel like I can put the other one up. I just didn't want the little man over there to break something. Let's put these back so little baby can't touch them. Sir, no. Okay, the camera keeps dying because I wasn't expecting to film today. I usually only film on my husband's days off because it really is just like impossible with the kids. So I didn't have my camera all charged. I wasn't prepared. How in the world? I just FaceTimed my mom and she agrees this color is way better. Love them. I'll show them a little bit better, I'm sure, in like the next clip when it's actually a filming day. But right now I gotta do the dishes. So as you can tell, it's a different day than when I originally started the living room because all of these couch cushions, washing them just takes so long. And you'll see in a second that they didn't even wash that good because I had my husband just throw them in the washer for me without even thinking. I should have used a stain remover and I didn't, so I'm probably gonna have to wash them again. But for the sake of the video, they are clean. They just don't look clean. You'll see in a second. So I was going through some boxes and I actually found this really cute Easter egg garland that I had from years ago. So I thought this would be really pretty up here. And I always just keep these clear command hooks up on my mantle pretty much year round because I just put different garlands up for every season. So I thought that this was really cute and would be fun for the kids. My favorite flowers for springtime are hydrangeas and tulips. I think they are so pretty. These hydrangeas I actually found on Amazon and I love them. So they come really like tightly packaged and their website said that you're supposed to like blow dry them to help them fluff up a little more. I didn't do that. I just kind of shook them forever. But I love the color of them. They're like that greenish white that hydrangeas are when they first start to bloom. And I just thought they were so pretty and they feel so realistic. So I love them. If you're looking for some, Amazon. Something else that I've really been into recently is clear vases. I just feel like they're so classy and it's really nice because you don't have to go to like a big fancy store to get them. Goodwill, Value Village, they have tons of clear vases. And I think this rabbit is from Target like a few years ago. I found it with the garland. So here I am with the clear vase again. This one was just from Home Goods, and when I saw it, I loved like the textured design on it, and I thought it would be so pretty with some of the fake florals that I have, specifically the tulips. Okay, so here you can see the stains a little bit more. I don't know what they are, if they're like oil stains. I kind of feel like they weren't there. Some of them weren't there before washing them, so I don't know if it's from the detergent or what. And then some of the stains that were just like food stains on different parts of the cushion are actually still on there. So the cushions are relatively clean and like sanitized now, but there's definitely a lot of stains that I need to go in and scrub. And then this part here is the back of the couch, so I wasn't just gonna throw it into the washer. So for this, I'm just using this cleaner that I have from the Dollar Tree, and it works perfectly. So I decided that that little clear vase on the coffee table was kind of small and it wasn't doing it justice. So I ended up switching this bigger plant to the coffee table and then the little glass one to this side table, and I think it turned out so pretty.
I can't feel further away. Wait on the moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you.
See, don't you think that the coffee table looks a little bit more complete with this bigger plant on here? I just felt like the glass one was a little too small, so then I was having to put more things and then it made it feel a little bit more cluttered. But I feel like this looks perfect. So for these blue pillows, I've been really trying recently to not buy new throw pillows. I have so many throw pillows and they're expensive. They're always like $25, $29, and then you just have a ton of pillows. So recently what I've been doing is only buying pillow covers. So I got these pillow covers on Amazon, and then you only have to store pillow covers as opposed to a bunch of pillows. So it just works out so much better. But I've really been loving this blue color for the spring. I feel like I'm always drawn to blues. I love that little bit of coastal, not too in-your-face coastal. I used to be in-your-face coastal though. If you guys have been watching me for a long time, maybe I'll find an old picture and put it on the screen here, but I've always been attracted to coastal. But as I've gotten older, I've tried to make it more subtle. And that is it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you leave this video feeling motivated, ready for spring, happy. And definitely make sure to check out DreameTech down below. Love this product. I'm so impressed, especially with the hot air drying feature and just the fact that it like sanitizes itself. It's been so convenient. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. I have a lot more videos coming up. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
That I'm speaking of. This is love if I'm making you breakfast. This is love if I feel myself coming down. You're not around.